Aloha, beautiful souls, and welcome back to another episode of the Happiness Hub. I am your host, Marianne Roos, gratitude consultant, guiding entrepreneurs and solopreneurs on this exciting journey toward financial independence and time freedom. This is a space where we get real about how gratitude and mindset can shape not just your business, but your life. Today's topic is one I've been looking forward to for a while because it hits home in so many areas of our lives. We are talking about appreciation versus expectation, finding happiness in what is. Think about it. How many times have you been disappointed not because something went terribly wrong, but because it didn't go the way you expected? You imagined a certain outcome, or maybe you counted on someone to act a certain way. And when reality didn't match that script, the frustration set in. On the other hand, when you pause to appreciate what is, even if it doesn't match the picture that you had in your head, you shift into a state of gratitude and peace. And that mindset shift can change everything. Let's break this down briefly. Expectation is attaching your happiness to a specific outcome. For example, when I hit this goal, then I will feel successful. Or when my partner does exactly what I envisioned for our anniversary, then I will feel loved. Appreciation is gratitude without strings. It's saying, I'm grateful for the opportunities I already have, whether or not they lead exactly where I planned. Or I'm thankful for the everyday ways that my partner shows up for me. When you operate from expectation, you limit happiness to a narrow path. When you operate from appreciation, you multiply opportunities to appreciate joy right now. Let's nerd out for just a moment because you know how I love the science behind the concepts as much, and that I believe some of you enjoy those as well. So back in 2016, Dr. Rob Rutledge and his team at the University College London ran a fascinating study. They created a decision-making game where participants could win or lose money, and they tracked happiness in real time. What they discovered was eye-opening. Happiness didn't depend on whether someone gained or lost money, but on how the outcome compared to their expectations. If the outcome exceeded expectations, even slightly, happiness spiked. But if the outcome fell short, happiness dropped, even if the outcome itself wasn't objectively bad. This tells us something crucial. The gap between expectation and reality determines much of our happiness. That is why clinging too tightly to specific outcomes often leads to disappointment, while practicing appreciation keeps us steady. Now let's balance that with the power of appreciation, where in 2003, Dr. Robert Emmons and Dr. Michael McCulloch at UC Davis ran what is now known as the Gratitude Journal Study. And I know we've talked about this before, but they had participants that were split into three groups. One group wrote things down they were grateful for each week. Another group tracked hassles and frustrations. And a third group just noted neutral life events. After 10 weeks, the gratitude group reported higher optimism, more energy, and even fewer health complaints. They were experiencing fewer challenges than the other groups, but their focus on appreciation shifted the way that they felt about life. This shows us that gratitude isn't just a nice idea, right? It is a powerful practice that changes how our brain processes daily experiences. Now let's take a look at some real life examples. Michael J. Fox, most of us know him from Back to the Future and Family Ties. That was a pretty good show. So in the early 1990s, he was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease at just 29 years old. Imagine the weight of expectations at that point. Hollywood career on fire, young family, the world at his feet. The expectations for his life path was one of ongoing stardom. That diagnosis could have destroyed him emotionally. Instead, he chose appreciation. He openly shares how he started focusing on the things he still had: the love of his family, the chance to advocate for Parkinson's research, and the opportunity to use this platform for good. Michael J. Fox often says that gratitude became central to how he copes, that he is an optimist not because he ignores the challenges, but because he appreciates what he does have. His foundation has since raised over $1 billion for Parkinson's research. By choosing appreciation over expectation, he not only reshaped his own happiness, but attracted abundance in the form of impact and legacy. Now, another story from an entrepreneur that we have looked at before is Sarah Blakely. She's the founder of Spanx. When she was starting out, she faced rejection after rejection from manufacturers. The expectation might have been, if I can get a yes quickly, this business, if I, I'm sorry, if I can't get a yes quickly, this business is doomed. Many would have given up. But Sarah's mindset was rooted in appreciation. She appreciated each no as a lesson, each failed pitch as part of the process. She famously credits her father for asking her at dinner every night, "What did you fail at today?" That's a powerful question, isn't it? What did you fail at today? That reframing helped her appreciate effort and resilience, not just outcomes. And then we fast forward, Spank became a $1 billion company, and she became one of the youngest self made female millionaires. Her story is a clear example that letting go of rigid expectations and focusing on appreciation can keep us moving forward long enough to attract success we are seeking. Now, let's make this personal, right? How can you put appreciation over expectation into action today? I've got 4 examples for you. Number 1 is the expectation flip. When you notice disappointment, ask yourself, what expectation wasn't met? Then flip it by asking, what can I appreciate right now instead? Number 2 is the gratitude check in. Start or end your day by writing down 3 things that you appreciate. Keep it simple. You don't have to be big. Sometimes the little things carry the most joy, right? All right, number 3 is reframing that setback. Reframing, wow. When something doesn't go your way, practice saying, "This didn't meet my expectation, but I can still appreciate the lesson or the opportunity here." And then lastly, number 4, that would be celebrate small wins. In business and in life, progress often comes in tiny steps. Write them down. Let yourself feel the win, no matter how small. So here's the big takeaway from today. Happiness isn't about everything meeting your expectations. It's about training yourself to appreciate what already is. When you let go of rigid outcomes and choose gratitude in the present moment, you create space for joy, resilience, and yes, even greater abundance. So, beautiful souls, I hope that today's conversation gives you something to carry into your week. Remember, appreciation attracts happiness, while expectations often keep it at arm's length. And if this episode of the Happiness Hub encouraged you, please subscribe and share it with someone who could use a reminder to appreciate life as it is. Your support helps to spread more gratitude and joy into the world. So until next time, a hui ho, doodle pip, and aloha.